mean, when I say he doesn't like the word coverage, I mean, he would not, you know, if there was a moment between me and Miles, like when I come up to the drum set at Carnegie Hall and I say that thing, and he's like, he wants that to live on Miles' face, so he didn't even bother turning around and cover me. He's not, it's not like you're doing one of those things where the studio or the network or everybody says, oh, we gotta make sure we're covered here. I mean, he knew what he wanted, so he really didn't do coverage in that sense of the word, which is a good thing, because 19 days.
Was there one camera?
There were often 2 cameras, and
yeah,
then
in the last day we had like 4.
yeah, for the Carnegie Hall stuff, we had there were a lot of cameras rolling. But again, they were all, you know, shooting very specific stuff. They weren't just like, you know.
We even had a Canon on for some of the stuff, like a Canon like 70 or whatever it was picking up shots that we're using. And he's got a ton of inserts. He spent like half a day on just inserts.
Yeah.
I remember some of the groups were just like, no fucking way he's gonna use all these inserts. He uses a lot of them.
This film was a situation where the roles came as offers to the 2 of you. That must be a nice feeling. But because we do have a house full of actors, would you guys be willing to share with us your worst audition situation? Just narrow it down.
The one that springs to mind for me was back in New York for a theater audition. But I mean, I did nothing but theater for almost 20 years before I got to do some screen acting. And it was for I don't name names. It was for a highly respected director at a regional theater, and I came into the room and we'd never met. I came into the room and he just like went on in this very glowing way about a couple of things that he'd seen me do at other regional theaters, which was mostly what I was doing. And I don't remember what the roles were, but he just really, you know, and genuine, not like sycophantic, but, you know, talking about my work in this production and what a good production was and what I brought to it, and very specific things about his respect for my work. And then I was auditioning for Man and Superman, and then he said, okay, so, you know, let's go ahead, you know, if you don't mind. And then I read the scene and he went, okay, thanks. And that was it. I didn't get this gig. Thank you. You changed my mind about what I think of you tonight.
Yeah, not one it's sticking. I remember the Spectacular Now before James Ponsel was involved. There was this other director. I just really completely bombed it and begged for a second one, and which I got, and then that one was not much better. And then they said, okay, we're moving on, and they cast somebody else, and then that director fell out, and then James Ponsel got involved, and then he didn't make me audition. He just said, you know, will you meet me at a bar for like a beer and appetizers? I was like, this is the best audition I could possibly have. Thank you, because I really messed up these first 2.
I don't think I'll ever be able to forget mine. It was when I had first moved to New York, and I randomly, it was like a small boarding school witch lesbian movie.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
And
Like the soundtrack.
and I get in and I do the scenes and I'm trying to be creepy or whatever, but I just was not into it. And then the casting director's like, okay, now the director wants you to improvise a singing spell. So you need to make up a spell and sing it as you do it. So I don't even want to know what that tape looks like, but I tried.
But it's out there somewhere. And finally, what's up next for each of you?
I just finished a modernized adaptation of Tom Sawyer called Band of Robbers, where I played Becky Thatcher. Trying to get into Sundance, so we'll see.
So 2 years in a row.
Was Terry Taylor casting that?
No.
No?
No.
It's too late, dude. Shot. Got it, job.
Yeah, and I'm playing the Vinny Pazienza story, and Ben Younger is directing it. Martin Scorsese's producing it, and we go in like a month. I'll be going up to Providence, Rhode Island, and filming this guy's incredible story. So.
And then you're doing a musical.
And then I'm doing Damien's next project, because I figured by the time this comes out, every person in this room is going to want to work with him, and I already got it. I tried to lock them up as fast as I could. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that, and it's with Emma Watson, and yeah, big musical numbers and a lot of song and dance. So it should be fun.
I'm taking off in 10 days, no, a week, to shoot a little film in Greece. It's a Greek, yeah. It's a Greek production, and I play a very, very nice person. I play a little bit of an older guy, so I grew the beard, cover up my boyish good looks. And then I'm doing a film, a Michelle Schumacher film that's currently being written that so far is called Steve's Umbrella, that I got because I'm sleeping with the director.
Well, again, I want to thank you guys so much for being